just doing this. So.
Well, that's what we're trying to avoid today. We don't want to be arresting anyone just because they're trying to film something. But if you're going to be going down there or film from here and stuff.
Like, I don't need the. We've been through it already. Hey, whoa, buddy, whoa. You don't have to have permission. You know what you're doing right now, right?
I didn't ask you to put this in my face.
Are you violating my rights right now, sir?
No, I'm not.
Am I breaking the law? Am I breaking the law?
A constitutional audit in Hamilton, Ontario, begins with shouts and overbearing trespass orders from law enforcement. The heart of the tension is the moment officers intentionally turn a lawful recording on a public sidewalk into an illegal trespassing case. The image of independent journalists surrounded and forced into a walk of shame is the clearest proof of power being used to suppress transparency. This is not just a confrontation over physical space, but a psychological battle between those holding cameras and those fearing the truth. Does a police badge have the right to stand above the Constitution to strip away a citizen press freedom? What happens when a high-ranking inspector steps in to explain the fear hidden behind the aggressive behavior of his subordinates?
Hold on, Constable. If we go inside, will we be arrested?
Yes, you will.
Yeah, we'll be arrested for trespassing.
There is a sign that says
we will be arrested for. We'll be just to make it clear. Just to make it clear, yeah. If we walk inside while filming, you will arrest us.
There's a sign inside that says there's no filming allowed unless the written consent of the.
And what's your name, sir?
Officer McIntosh.
137.
That's correct.
And your name again, sir?
Officer, will he badge 174?
Let me ask you guys a question. So I can go inside without filming, correct? You get a complaint form and stuff. And while I'm grabbing my complaint form.
What if my hidden camera's on?
Brother, while I'm grabbing my complaint form, can I just stop and like just pray to God real quick, just for a second, like just stop and just take a quick prayer? You guys allow that?
To say a prayer while you're taking.
Yeah, just while I'm inside getting my stuff. Would you guys allow that to like just say a quick prayer to God? Yeah. You know what that is? That's a fundamental freedom, brother. Just like filming. It's freedom of the press.
Okay, so are we gonna exit and not block the entrance to the?
Not blocking it.
I can move if somebody walks up. You know, not your fucking
right
child.
there. No one's your kid, lady.
Okay.
Take your cuffs
I
down
need
and
you
do it.
guys-
Don't threaten me. Don't warn me. Arrest me.
605.
Don't do it.
I
Don't.
need you all to back up.
Yeah, we're backed up. I'll back up a couple of feet for you. There you go. What else?
But I also can't have you intimidating people trying to come into the.
Nobody's intimidating.
You're doing that.
Oh
Who
man.
is this guy? What's your name?
Where? Okay, hold on.
Ma'am,
This is it.
relax.
So,
Ma'am,
do you have
de-escalate
ID?
a little
Do
bit.
you guys have ID?
Yeah, I have ID.
You're gonna be trespassed.
I have ID.
Okay, so either you're going to comply or you're gonna exit.
Comply what? We moved away from the door. Not near the door.
Okay, then back up a little bit more.
Don't touch me.
No.
I'll tell you that. Don't touch me.
Ma'am, we've complied and we moved back a little bit. Can you de-escalate a little bit, Sergeant?
What? So
Where's
We
your
complied,
scare
we
level?
backed up.
Where does the
exactly
scare
is the-
level
what-
start, lady?
Ma'am,
help me
just
understand what the
relax a
goal
little,
of
de-escalate.
your-
We backed up.
Because we-
Your purpose
Don't
here
threaten
is-
us with
We
arrest.
look
We
for
backed
corrupt
up.
police.
You're what?
We look for corrupt police.
Okay, so how do you think you're gonna find them at the front
We
entrance
found
of
them
the
already.
police
We
station?
located them already. You guys are them.
Okay, that's not the goal.
interfering
What
with
is the
media.
actual goal?
100% to find corrupt police. Look
Okay,
at look,
no,
Canada Cop Watch.
What's
See
the
this?
process of trying to find them?
This is it.
Coming to the front of the police station.
We go where we want. This is our police station. We let you guys stay in this place. Do you
Okay.
pay rent here?
You work for us.
Look.
You got your job fucked up, lady. I'm telling you.
Okay, so I'm
got
telling you
your
right
job
now, you cannot film inside the police station.
I'm telling you right now.
And you also
you're
can't film
full
in
of
windows.
You're full of lady. Look in my eyes. You're literally full. You don't understand.
I'll give you guys 5 minutes. You
Give
guys
us-
can decide what it is that you want to do.
I'm gonna leave
and then
my
I'll come
stories
back and
done.
we can have an actual conversation.
Ma'am, there's no
no
timeline
need
on
for
our
5
rights.
minutes.
We'll give 5 minutes.
There's no need
I
for
need
it.
you to exit away
Make your
from
move.
the
Make your
doors.
move. Take your cuffs. My wrists are here. Do your thing.
5 minutes.
There's no sign.
You have difficulties to recognize that?
Now what this is bullying, guys.
It's right there. In front of the building is where the entrance is.
What is?
It's pretty clear.
What are you talking about, sir? What entrance?
You want to do that, bro?
Sorry, I didn't.
Imaginary boundaries. You guys got to be a little.
You guys are literally making up shit.
Constable, I didn't get your name. What's your
Yeah,
name?
it's Constable Jozinski 17.
Yeah, sure. If you don't leave this area, you're gonna arrest me.
Sorry?
If I don't leave this area,
We're
you're gonna
just
arrest
asking
me.
you to, like this is a restricted area because there's police
No, it's
vehicles,
not.
right? So there's no reason for the public to be back here.
Whatever you say, we're not gonna go in circles. But if I can stand here and you're not gonna arrest me, that means I can stand here.
Well,
Right.
we're just requesting for you to
Sir,
not be back here.
respectfully
I'm being
request
polite with
denied.
you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna politely decline. You know, we're not gonna be here all day, man. But I'm gonna be here. If I can stand here,
Denial.
yeah. You're not gonna arrest me. I mean, I can
I'm just trying
stand
to work
here.
with you, right? I'm trying to be civil and work with you. Right?
You know, it'd be
I
the
gave you my
great. You
name,
know, it'd be
so-
great to work with us.
Yeah.
Just completely just walk away and just leave us alone.
Okay. Well, there's
Yeah.
obviously concerns. We have police vehicles and staff members. Their vehicles are parked there, right? And
Public
we
vehicles.
don't.
Did that
You
Constable
have to learn
Pierre?
that you can't prohibit a right.
Constable Pierre, if I go in the lobby recording, will you arrest me?
Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
engaged for
Okay, that's 3 threats of arrest now.
Well, don't go inside.
That's right.
No, it's
just caution.
No, it's a threat of arrest.
He's advising you not to do that.
No,
No,
he's
that's a
threatening me.
threat of arrest. That's not an advice.
Arresting somebody and advising them of possibility of arrest is not a
Sergeant Halstall, if I go in the lobby and I film, will you arrest me?
Yes or
If-
no?
Yes, if you will
Okay,
be engaging
that's
in
a
prohibited
threat of
activity
that's a threat of arrest.
and fail to seize the activity and fail to leave when directed, then you may be arrested.
Yeah,
What is the
That's
phone
a threat
number?
of
of
arrest.
this
Our
station?
house. This is our place right here.
905-546-2929.
905-546.
Picture this, right?
2929.
905-546-2929.
Somebody let you move into their.
So,
Not
Sergeant,
tired.
you were initially telling them that we can't be here. Who'd you speak to that told you that we can?
Spoke to our staff sergeant and was advised that you guys need to move to the front. You can film there. But we have all police vehicles here. There's all kinds of other operational.
What's the name of your staff sergeant?
It's Staff Sergeant Knowles.
Okay, so the female.
And we're allowed
Yes.
to do business
Okay.
here.
Okay.
So she wasn't like woman enough to come out and tell us that, like to our face.
She's got other duties that she has to
After
deal
no,
with.
she just violated our rights. Like,
Watch you guys.
I don't think she violated anyone's rights.
I mean, you're violating my rights right now by
Oh.
telling me I can't go inside the lobby and file a complaint.
You can.
Let me give you
but
a
not-
hypothetical.
But not filming there.
Sir, what if you just punch me in my face, okay?
That's a different story. I'm
Okay,
not
what
gonna
if
do
you
it.
punch me in my face and tomorrow I wanted to come here and get a complaint for him and I wanted to record it so I didn't get punched in my face again? Would you allow that?
My business. If you guys are
Oh,
so lazy,
if there is a sign that says filming is prohibited on
Yeah.
my property, then you are basically in violation of those
Yeah,
rules.
so you can punch me again.
No, I would not do it in the first place.
Well, it's a hypothetical. I'm not saying that you would. I'm just saying a hypothetical if I was
There's a lot
assaulted.
of
Why do you
hypothetical
Why do you
things
guys
and-
not read the Trespass the Property Act?
Oh, we read it.
No,
many
you
times.
haven't.
What's the
You're
first
full of
line?
shit.
What's the first line of the
Section-
suspect
I don't
property?
memorize it.
Section 2 in offense, the first line states that if we're acting under a right or authority conferred by law, you can't arrest us. That's the first line of the whole trespassing.
what are you
But
protecting
also,
them from? Sir?
No, you guys
the
cannot.
operator of the property or
Hey,
owner of
you're
the
not the
property can
operator.
set the rules.
No,
Brother,
they
it's
cannot.
a sentence. The first sentence.
Hold on.
Anyone? Yeah,
Let me
sure.
say
I don't know
this,
the
please.
exact sentence.
You are not the operators of this property. We are. We are the people. We're the public. And you know what? It's not a house. You can make the rules at your fucking house. This is not your house. As much as you guys like to claim these things as
There's
public
rules everywhere.
flagrant. Yeah, but you cannot make rules that are in violation of our rights. My right is to record my interactions
We're in
with
charge of
tyrant
this
cops.
building, so
I know you
we
can't
are
drive back
setting
there.
rules. Also, City of Hamilton is in charge
This
of
is a
this building.
public
You
property.
can't
There's
violate
no
rights with your
restriction on
rules. You
your
need to
fence.
learn this. How long have you been a cop?
I'm
You guys
done with this
can't make
discussion.
imaginary
How
Okay?
long have you been a cop?
restricted areas, sir.
Long enough to know that if you go there
That
and
you're
start
full of shit.
filming,
Why don't you be
you'll
real
be
about it?
arrested
So
if
know
you
what?
don't
We fucked
stop
up.
it immediately.
We're gonna have signs up
Hey,
here
you're
by
full of
next
shit,
week
dude.
now.
You're a terrible cop.
And give us a
You're
week and
fucking
come back.
horrible.
Say
Thank
that,
you
we'll
for
respect you,
assessment.
bro.
Well, I'm
Tell
just
I'm
us
not
all
going
this
to.
imaginary
I'm
shit
not
is
going to
happening.
say
You're
what I
gonna
think of you because it's not even part of this.
Doesn't matter.
doesn't
You're a
matter.
public servant. You're supposed to talk to me with respect and
You
respect
can't
my
tell
rights.
me
do,
that.
but I also-
That's if we're trespassing.
What?
Request
don't?
that
I'm
you
telling you
speak
what.
with
Can you
respect.
pull that
No,
up
not
on
when you're
your
violating my
phone?
rights,
Can you pull it up
asshole.
on your
Not a
phone?
chance.
Okay, now I'm
Can you
an
pull up the
asshole.
trespass
Yeah.
property after
Nice.
this one?
100%, dude. You're violating our rights.
Great way of speaking
I'm
with
telling you,
respect
let's
to.
do that.
Sir, you say you've been an officer for a long time, but when you first came up these stairs, you told us that we can't be here. So you're even uneducated on public photography in the public areas of your own facility.
Show you if you want to film, you will need to film up front in the building.
Well, we can stand. I've already been informed that I can stand here and film.
back there.
False arrest?
I'm gonna be flying a drone around behind your building later.
You guys will
I'll get all the
sued.
information I want with this
don't
drone.
Sir, I've been informed that I can stand here and film already. So are you telling me that I can't now?
Inform you that.
If I stand here and film, are you going to arrest me?
Social medias and all
I told you to film in the front.
Okay, I respectfully declining. I'm going to film here. If I film here, are you going to arrest me?
You could arrest me?
No, I'm just asking.
Okay,
to
you're
go to
not.
the
So
front.
then when you first came here, you said that we had to leave.
Trying to make some kind of compromise with you.
Sergeant,
Your
when you-
rights are not trampled, and you also respect our operations here. That we're,
Sure, but when you first came here, you should have been educated, and you should have known that we could stay here, and you shouldn't have told us to leave this area. You know, like we can be here.
no, only if you are filming this way. I told you do not.
No,
film
we can
this
film
way.
that
If you
way.
wanna,
If I film that way, are you going to arrest me if I film that way?
don't film the police vehicle.
Are you going to arrest me if I film that way?
It's about more than just police vehicles. We have.
Well, I just want to ask you, are you going to arrest me if I film that way?
I'm not going to arrest you for that.
Okay, then why would you tell me not to film that way then?
Because this is
Brother, you need to stop asking
operations here.
favors. You're not my buddy. We're not friends. You need to stop asking me favors. You need to give me lawful directions. Don't tell me don't do this, don't do that. I'm not your kid. You
I
understand?
suggested you do it at the front.
And I suggest you stop suggesting me shit. Why are you suggesting me shit? I'm a grown man. If I can be here, I can be here.
I'm just trying to resolve this.
No, you came and tried to tell me I had to
Everyone's
leave.
benefit.
But we don't have to leave.
You can film, but I don't even know if you're filming right now.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm just saying, if you were to film, I would suggest you do it
I
at
am
the
filming
front.
right there, right now. I'm filming right there, the cars.
May I see it?
So why don't you move
No.
that and let me walk past there? 'Cause I don't wanna
I'm
bump
filming
you
right
guys.
there though.
I don't even know if you're filming.
You told me I can't film there. I am filming. Look,
That's the
look.
problem here.
Look, I'm filming over there. Look, it's recording. I'm filming over there. Look, I'm filming the cars.
If you move, I'll fucking walk
Yeah.
there right now. You can't tell me I
See?
can't walk there. There's no sign here.
Is that an
I don't care
arrestable
about
offense?
your words, lady. I don't care about your cuffs.
Let me
I don't
seek
care
some
about your
direction
words.
here.
Well, I asked you, will I be arrested if I film that? But you said no.
Right now.
We know this is your game that you like to
So now I might be.
Because
I'd like to
I
find
don't see any
dirty
sign
cops, and I just
here
found a shitload
Correct,
of dirty
correct.
cops in
that would say that.
Yeah, correct. There's no
Inside,
sign.
however,
Yeah.
like he was asking if he can film inside.
Sure,
but-
sir. Like, see, we're on the same page, but you're just being a dick, man. You're telling me I can't film down there, but I really can.
How far back
I really can.
before you with a fucking taser, a gun, a gun, a gun, a gun, a gun. You guys got.
Then
You're going to
you
end
can
up
film
putting
there.
your hands
But
on
right
me,
now
and
the
you're going to end
sign's
up getting
there and
arrested.
says-
Sued. You'll be found guilty.
Here we go, guys. They got our pictures.
They got our
on there.
pictures on there. Is that a wanted sticker?
Oh yeah.
It's like it's 5 pictures. I didn't see them all. Did you see them all?
Not really.
Yo, we got all your pictures too, your badge numbers, your names. You're on the internet for life.
What is
all
that?
you fucking
I want to.
idiots.
What was that you just handed him? I'm going to freedom of information request that.
You have to freedom of
What is it?
What is it?
What
We're
is-
gonna request it. What is
Well,
it?
go
What are we
request
re-
it first.
What are we requesting?
What is that paper with my
What's
picture on?
what's the incident number for this?
Yeah, I want an incident number now.
100%.
Sorry, guys. Just let me do my thing for 1 second.
go ahead.
May I please have everybody's badge names and badge number respectfully? I want to request that.
All right, Jelzinski, 1723.
Thank you. Right there. How do you spell it?
have a pen to write it down.
What's your name, ma'am?
It's right here.
Yeah. How do
It's
you
on camera.
how do you pronounce
My
it?
badge is right there.
How do you pronounce your name, ma'am?
It's Karen.
Thank you. I got yours earlier. Thank you. Appreciate that.
And you got mine, right?
Thank you. Yeah, I got yours earlier as well.
I'll give you the
Thank you.
incident number 2.
Not hard to identify, ma'am. Just takes a second.
So
Just
guys,
gotta
we
read
have-
it, you
there's
know.
a piece of
It's one
paper,
syllable,
it's like a
2
wanted
syllables.
poster with our pictures on it. 5 of us. So who's 5? 1, 2, 3.
Look at this standoff, people.
783
Audit in Canada
stand
and
up.
Mad
783
Where the other two?
158.
Because they have imaginary lines for public property. Holy shit, you guys got 700 watching. That jumped up from 200 to 700 quick.
Oh, yeah. Here, can I take a picture of that?
700
Yeah.
people watching you guys violate rights. That's awesome. Keep hitting the like, guys. Get them to 1,000.
SS20 have names of those
Get them to
individuals.
1,000.
Now, I forget your name there, Sergeant, Supervisor. I want you to go and look.
There you go.
How do you say that? Pluska?
Yes.
First one.
I want you to go and look at the Trespass of Property Act. It's called Section 2, Trespass and Offense. The very first line of that, negate, prevent us from filming inside.
I think that radio was just saying your birthday.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Alright guys, so let's just
Bravo, Romeo,
keep that
India,
there
Alpha,
and let's wait
November,
for
Delta.
Mr. Lee.
Give everyone a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're saying our addresses and our shit on there. So you guys still want to violate rights? You guys need to put a sign.
All you need is a sign, man. That's it.
If you want to make this
Tell
a
me you're gonna put a sign here, and I'm not gonna make you arrest me today.
All you need to do is put a sign, man. It's not hard.
Put a sign here. It's not a big deal. If you want to restrict it, restrict it.
Personnel only.
So it's gonna be clear to everyone like you.
Who's that? She goes, Chad Richard.
Just give me 1 second. I have a couple more for you.
Yeah, so just a sign would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll definitely make the suggestion.
Your name
But we're just saying right
Sure,
now.
it's gonna avoid
Really,
situations
all we
like this.
have is that we just tell you guys you can't come back here. That's all.
Pardon me?
Have a sign.
Yeah.
So,
We're just saying if I go down there, I'll be arrested, though.
yeah, but we're
Yeah.
saying you can't go down there right now because it is a restricted area.
Yeah,
It's
and
for
it-
police personnel only. So that's,
And if I go down, I'll be arrested.
yeah, so that's
Yeah.
why we're giving you the warning. That way you
Yep.
don't do that. Now, the last thing I want to do is arrest anybody for something, in my opinion.
Oh, now that you guys know who I am, now that you know who I am, I mean, look, I've been unlawfully arrested for just doing this, just for peacefully, just doing this. So,
That's what we're trying to avoid today. We don't want to be arresting anyone just because they're trying to film something. But if you're going to be going down there or film from here and stuff.
look, I don't need the. We've been through it already. I'm just here to film at this point. I'm done talking. Yeah, got everything I need from you guys. Appreciate your professionalism, giving their names and stuff, but don't agree with the filming in the lobby. Well, that's another story.
Well, if the law gets changed, and it gets changed, but right now that's just our policy, and that's what we follow is those signs too, right? So.
Sure. I do like to stick around like until you guys leave, though. You know, I'm not gonna be like bullied out of here. I'm free to go, right? I'm not being detained.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
If you want to walk away, go for it. Yeah.
No, I'm just asking because when I'm free to go, I like to also like remain. If I'm free to go, I'm free to stay as well. So
You're not
I just
detained at any which way point or
great.
at all.
Yeah, I just don't want to feel like I'm being bullied out of this area because that's how it initially came off as.
Nobody's acting in an aggressive way towards you.
Okay.
Just talk and figure out like why would you want to film this area if you have all this.
Okay, well now you know who we are and what our intentions are. You guys gonna leave me alone up here or what? You gonna stay here all day? I got a lot of time.
Because you don't want to enter
Yeah,
this
there's
A little
no
unnecessary.
people out here
I'm not gonna go down there. I don't want to get arrested.
Yeah, like I don't care if you stay up here for now. We just don't want you down there. That's all.
Okay?
I think your partners and friends over there need to know that too, right? Because they were suggesting they wanted to come down. So that's why we're here.
Well, they might be willing to take the arrest, to take it to court, and get case law on that. So that may be up to them.
Dirty cops get exposed, man. You guys can run our names through them bullshit walkie-talkies all you want. We're not hiding from you one bit. We are the guys that are going to expose dirty cops.
We were only informed what would possibly happen if you come
No,
to
you
the
said it
station.
will. You will
No,
arrest.
I've been
said
told
you may-
multiple times I'll be
said
arrested
you
if
may
I film in
be
the lobby.
arrested.
You
Multiple
said it.
times.
Yes. We said,
Multiple
will it
times.
be arrested? You
Yes.
said yes.
Yes, you may be arrested
No,
if you
that's
don't.
not what
And
you
I said if you do
Will.
not seize.
We have it on live. You
Filming.
go watch the Canada Cop Watch Live and you see what you said.
I did say
Now that you know who I
It's
am,
online.
watch
I
it
did-
on True North Transparency.
Yeah,
Live.
I did say that you will be arrested if you don't stop immediately filming.
You said
Richard
yes.
and Chad, I can field your request. If you just come over here with me, then I'd be
I'm in the
happy
middle of
to
a conversation. Just step to the side,
Yeah,
please.
and I'm just
Hey,
fielding
very
the
rude,
request.
very rude, lady. I'm
So if
literally
you
in the
could
middle of
please
a
back
convo.
up so that I could
I'm in the
issue-
middle of a convo. Move, man. What's wrong with you, lady?
Ma'am, you're escalating the situation
You're
right
literally
now.
on manners.
De-escalate a little bit, ma'am. Just, like,
Where
you're
you
gonna walk
on your
right in this
manners?
circle and telling us
We're
to back up.
literally having a
Just
cordial
de-escalate a little bit.
conversation
No.
So I'm fielding the request. Here are the
Sure.
forms
Sure,
that
you
you've
can
requested.
move out of the way a
Can
little
you
bit.
please
If
step
you want
back?
some
Stripes and she's
space.
doing this shit to
Can you guys please step
Ma'am,
back?
I've been sitting here for like 10 minutes, ma'am.
If you want to come, your colleague has
I'm having a
requested these forms.
conversation
I'm
with
fine,
you
I don't
about
need that.
something totally
Okay.
different. You can't just interrupt me like this. I'm not a
Guys,
kid, eh?
take the line.
Who does this lady think she is? Come on, man.
Grab these forms.
What are these?
Those are linked up forms.
Yeah, so these are what you requested. So
I know
if
what
you
they
could
are.
step over here, I could be happy to explain them for you.
I know
to
how
feel
they
your
work.
Let's finish what we're talking about. I'm not moving
Yeah, no, what you're trying to do is you're trying to control the
Look at that. They got the
situation.
whole station
I'm
here,
in
guys.
public,
Which you
brother.
have no
Relax.
control.
Guys, look
I'm
at
allowed
this.
to be right here. I'm allowed to be here,
The
too.
whole station is
What's your
out
name?
there, guys. All the
You.
way down the stairs.
And your badge.
And this guy just admitted that we're on public property. What's going on here, sir?
Can I get your name as well,
Did you not
please,
just
sir? How do you say that? Emilio
Did we not
Dominguez.
just have a
Thank
conversation?
you.
So what the hell is going on here
1432?
with this intimidation shit? What's going on here, though? What's going on here? Did we not just say when you guys leave, we're leaving? You're gonna bully us out now? You need us like.
Just again going to ask you to go move to the front.
Or what? Are we gonna be arrested if we move?
Follow through with the complaints as you wish.
If I don't move, will I be arrested? Say yes and I'll move.
That's a yes or a no question, not a maybe.
Yes or no? Will I be arrested? I'm not talking to you. You're rude. Don't talk to me.
And you didn't discuss
Sir,
any of
will
that.
I be arrested?
See how they're like escalating the situation a little bit, you know? Like we agreed that we're just gonna chill.
Yes or no? Will I be arrested?
Yeah, I mean,
Comply without demand.
yeah, I don't even think there needs to be one though. I think we've established that like we're just here chilling. I don't think there needs to be any more conversation. What do you think?
It's not a yes.
Would you agree with that?
And you have the right. You have the.
You're also not.
I think you agree with that.
Clearly refusing to use.
Guys, if
It's a
anybody
little
wants to
unnecessary.
put the cuffs on, like you guys are literally dying to, right here. Go put them on, guys. Anyone wants to put them on, I'm not resisting. Put them on.
We're not doing anything illegal.
Question for us?
I don't know. Lady, you're rude. Don't
You
talk
are
to
not
me.
even.
Don't talk to me. You're rude.
Yes, you are.
Your colleague has requested the LECA forms. I'm here to provide
Cuffs,
them.
cuffs, cuffs. I
If
don't
you
want to
don't
talk
have
to
any
you.
further questions, then there's no more to proceed with this conversation. Do you have any more further questions for the Hamilton
I'm
Police?
not talking to you anymore either. You've been trying to control a situation which you
Fuck
have no
that shit. I'm
control.
staying on public property.
We're not breaking any laws.
Staying on public property. I don't get intimidated by these fucking people. You guys are scaring me out of here. Arrest me. Here. Put it on. Let's do it. Sir, I want to know. Arrest me. Put it on. You're asking me to leave public property for not breaking a crime? For not breaking a law? That's what you want?
Asking. Are we going to be arrested? Which means don't not.
If you say I'll be arrested, I'll leave.
No, not
Just
me.
say yes.
Is it,
If
this is
I'm
yes or
breaking
no
a law,
question.
then I'll be
You
arrested
guys all
for I'll go.
wait for this to happen, so you have some.
No, I'll tell you the truth. You're going to get held accountable in court,
can see
so
you.
I want the threat of arrest. If you're going to ban me from public property, be clear about it.
If you do not comply with our.
You will arrest me. Just say yes and we'll deal with the rest in court.
Will
Just
be
say yes.
arrested. You said will.
Will be arrested.
So what? You want us?
Done.
This little area right here? Yeah.
Where's your imaginary line? Show us the imaginary line. Let's go look at the imaginary line, guys.
Come on, sir.
Do I have to leave as well?
Yes.
Will I also be arrested if I don't leave?
This area right here is restricted to the public.
Okay, I've been told it was public.
Yeah. So do you have any questions? I'm just asking you to
Yeah.
leave this area so that we can continue doing our duties.
Sure, and I'm just asking if I don't leave this area, will I be arrested?
Are you asking me the Trespass to Property Act? Is that
No, I'm
what you're
asking if I
requesting?
don't leave this area, will I be arrested?
So in that act, it says fail to leave when directed on private property, if that's what you're asking.
This is not private property, in my opinion, so I'm going to disagree with that. Ma'am, if I don't leave this area, will I be arrested? It's just yes or no.
So I can provide you the narrative to the Trespass to Property Act, which I've already
If I don't
done.
leave this area,
Fail
will
to
I be
leave
arrested,
when
ma'am?
directed, and
Are you directing me to leave?
I have asked you to
Okay,
leave.
and if I don't, I'll be arrested under what you just said, correct?
Those are the statements under the current Trespass to Property Act.
Okay. I just want to be 100% clear. You've already told me before that if I go in the lobby, I'll be arrested. Now, if I don't leave this area, I'll be arrested as well?
I'm providing you the narrative to the Trespass to
Yeah, I just want like a simple yes or no, ma'am.
We don't provide future. I can provide you what the narrative states,
Okay.
and that's what it is in the Trespass to Property Act. So I
Okay.
am asking you to leave this area so that we can go back to our duties.
Will I be placed in cuffs if I don't leave this area?
I have already answered that question.
I don't understand. I just wanted like a simple yes or no. Just pretty simple, ma'am.
I have already answered and provided you an answer to that.
Can
So
someone
I'm
else give me an
gonna once
answer?
again ask you to leave and to join me at the front of the station.
Okay, and I'll be arrested if I don't do that?
Pardon?
I'll be arrested if I don't do that?
I've already directed you that when a citizen here in Hamilton
Okay.
fails to leave a private property when directed,
I don't think
that
this
there
is.
is.
I've been told that this is not private property already by several officers here. They told me that this is a public area and that I could be here. And now you're telling me differently. So I just want to be clear. That's why I'm saying there's a little confusion between you and your officers. Just want to be clear between me and you. If I don't leave here, will I be arrested?
I have asked you to leave.
Yeah, but I've been told that this is public property though. So under the directions you're giving me, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, I'm trying to be respectful. I'm trying to be very
Public
cordial
property
with
is
you.
enforceable when someone of authority acting for that piece of land asks you to leave, and we are
Okay.
asking you to leave.
Under your opinion, is this private property I'm standing on?
I deal with facts and issues, sir. I don't deal
Yeah,
with
so you're
opinions.
telling me private property, you can direct me to leave private property. So is this private property where I'm standing?
So asked and answered. Would you like an OA PRD?
No, I'm fine.
Leaker
Thanks.
form? I'm going to ask that you join your colleagues.
I'm going to respectfully decline, man.
So is there any further questions that you
No, that's all. Have a nice day.
have?
No, that's all. Constable Ernst. So, just to be clear, I don't have to leave this area. Nice try trying to bully me out of here. Like, see, it's just unnecessary, man. Just really, that whole thing was just unnecessary, huh? Don't you think? You guys can't speak for yourself? You just let her just walk all over me like that, even though I was being very cordial and respectful? No opinion on how she just treated me? Now she told me I had to leave, tried to threaten me to leave, but wouldn't really threaten me with arrest. And see, now I'm actually allowed to stay here. That's kind of crazy, huh? Why would she tell me that? It's very concerning. Would you guys agree that's a little concerning? If you're a child, but it's, you know, if she was interacting with one of your children, would you trust her based off how she just treated me? Would you trust her arresting your children, pulling over your children, detaining your children? Is that who you would like asking your children questions? What about your grandchildren? What about 20 years from now? You guys don't want to stand up to that? Nobody? You got a blue line gang? You got a blue line flag? You got a blue line flag? How about you? You got a blue line flag? How about you? You got a blue line flag there, bud? No? Just back the blue, but you're a closet backer, so. You're a closet backer. You just backed her, trying to violate my rights, trying to bully me. Very unprofessional, and not very nice, too. Sergeant Holsa, we could have dealt with this already. I've already told you how this situation can end, how it can be just de-escalated and completely ended. I've already informed you how that can happen.
Still de-escalated. There's no violence of any kind, no kind of confrontation.
Well, the sergeant here just tried to tell me to leave this area when you've already told me it's public.
No, I told you it's public, it's over there, but I wouldn't mind if you guys were here without filming this area.
Well, you wouldn't mind, yeah, but I mean, it's not illegal.
Concern.
But it's not illegal, though, correct?
It's
correct. It's not illegal.
That's the police operations in the sense that you're filming cruisers.
Well, that would just be incorrect.
There's some private vehicles that belong to officers that work here.
Sure, maybe they should take the bus to work, maybe the train, maybe take a bicycle to work.
And you live hours away, so they take their vehicles.
Maybe call it Uber.
You're going in to get the forms if you like.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much, Ernst. I really needed to know that.
Why don't you guys let the inspector deal with it? He's actually the only professional one that I'm fucking hearing some sense from.
Look at this
He's walking
coward.
him in right now,
Walk
walking him
shame
in the
Ernst.
station.
Walk of shame, Ernst. Complete tyrant. Tried to tell me to leave this area under threat of arrest, pretty much. Jesus Christ. Any other citizen would have left. Any other citizen who didn't know their rights would have been bullied out of here by now. You guys are all bullies, man. You guys said nothing when she said all that shit to me. Nothing. She belittled me, she disrespected me, and she lied, and she tried to bully me out of this area, which y'all have already established I can be. You guys have nothing to say. You're all cowards, man. You're all cowards. You have nothing to say. Nothing. I'm part of this community. I'm a citizen in this community. You guys really gonna stand up for what just happened to me? What do you think would have happened if that was your kid, brother? If that was your kid, my sister? Yeah, we are family. We are family. We're all human beings. And that's how you allow people to treat other members of the community, that you uphold this police station. You uphold everything here. You guys are the top. You guys are supposed to set the example. Clearly, you've been set a bad example by whoever the that is. And you guys have adapted to that. That's your policing style now. That's kind of messed up. Don't do that. Today can be your day to change. Today can be your day to switch.
Guy's parked up behind you, directly behind you.
Yeah, he's not gonna do shit.
So,
but thank you.
You guys gonna come to the front then?
No, I'm gonna be here. I told you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be here until you guys leave. I'm not gonna be bullied out of this area.
All right.
So you guys can have a nice day. Enjoy the rest of your shift. Kick snow. Kick snow.
The inspector just fully admitted we're in a public place. It's your guys' fuck up. The signs aren't up, so it's currently not private. So what are we doing here? You guys are you saying he's a liar too?
Inspector's coming back.
Yeah, so that's what he just said, that it's your guys' fault for not having the signs up, so whatever the this bullying shit is, just stop it.
No, I really hope you guys listen to what I said. It's really important, man.
We're gonna look off once you guys go inside.
I just don't want to be bullied out of here. I'm sure you can understand that. I'm sure you guys can at least understand that. At the very least, I just don't want to be bullied off the public property. Appreciate you guys for listening. Whoa, man, relax. Oh, can I go back to the public property there? Yo, record this. Hey, record this. I want to go back to the public area right there. Can I please step right there, sir? Can I please go back over there?
They're going to violate rights and they're going to be held accountable for it. Be an inspector and talk to your officer, please, sir.
Can I walk over this way? Can I walk this way? There's no need for this, Sergeant. What are you doing?
Just creating a line.
Yeah, you guys are trying to bully me out of this area. I already told you, if you just leave, I'll leave. If you guys just leave, I'll leave. It's easy as that. I'm not going to be bullied out here, man.
It will need to be reversed. You guys leave, really.
No.
Surrounding him violates rights for your mistake is not okay. It's not okay, honestly. Admit if I'm wrong, I'm going to say, I don't want to I'm going to say, Inspector, I'm wrong, my bad, I fucked up.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cops.
So stop threatening arrest, but leave maybe one officer out here if you guys really think the cameras are that dangerous to make sure we don't go down. We've already said we're not going to push the line if you're saying you're going to put a sign up. This is bullying. Look at this stuff, guys. Look at this. It's so crazy. Look at this, guys.
You can go now, Sarge. You hear that?
You guys got here. He probably just fucking saved you guys from a lawsuit.
Look at this walk of shame. Holy. Look at this walk of shame.
Please, what I can't do is have you videotape.
2, 4, 6, 7. 7 of them walk of shame. 2, 4, 6, 7 of them.
So thank you.
Ma'am, you should be
Pardon
the
me,
first
sir?
one to
So
go.
thank you.
Please.
I appreciate.
Yeah, I was filming there. What'd you say? I can't film what? Sorry?
No, you still can't film.
I can't film
Like,
where?
You can't videotape the cars. That's
Is this a public area? I just want to know that. I'm not just give you a hard time. Let's have a conversation.
So
this is a public area. Okay.
Your friend pointed out quite rightfully that we should put up a sign, and
Okay.
we're absolutely going to put up a sign. But I'm asking you respectfully,
She's gonna watch
please
Inspector back. I
do
like
not
that.
videotape the private cars.
Let me tell you something, Inspector. If you came out and had a great attitude at first, and you're the one who came out with this attitude and asked us to stop, you probably would have said no, but we would have been very respectful, and we would have left shortly after. You're not gonna tell us when we can and cannot exercise our rights, right? But we came out. The police were extremely disrespectful.
Those people can look out their back window and videotape all your cars from their home.
They could, but they probably don't.
So what?
Yeah.
Do we have an understanding of what's happening here? Is that you guys got some work to do to secure areas?
I get what you guys are
Let's
doing.
just understand, make that understanding. And
You know what, Inspector? I'd like to file a formal complaint on her right now. You guys have all my information. My name's James Hearn. I'd like to file a complaint on that officer.
Greg.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
Greg.
meet you,
I'd like to
James.
file a formal complaint on her right now, please.
Well,
we can go inside,
we're all
sure,
gonna
whatever.
file one on her.
I'd like to file a formal complaint, sir, right now.
I
Then we're outta
made
here.
one concession that one person could bring a camera in there. Your friend did that.
Sure.
So I can't let everybody bring cameras.
Sure, bring a notepad outside. We'll do it right here.
Now you're discriminating.
It's okay. Hey, we'll bring a notepad out. We can do it right here.
You want me to help you fill out the form?
Yeah, no, I mean, can I just make a complaint with you? I don't want to do the form. I want to make a formal
Well,
complaint with you.
Normally they do it through OIPRD, so I'll have to put it on a form.
OIPRD no longer exists as of...
LECA, sorry.
Yeah, LECA, so...
What do you think
But,
once it dealt with in-house?
yeah, I'd like to do it right now
Tell
with
me what
you,
you'd like-
personally.
Tell me how I can help you.
Sure, so are you ready to take it down, the information? You have a body camera or anything? How are you going to remember it?
I have a good memory. But
It's
if
a
you'd
long
rather me
story.
write it
Yeah,
down-
I'd rather you write it down or
Okay,
have some
but
kind of
if
recording.
we can all go to the front then?
If you want to do it over there, sure,
Yeah,
no
so
problem.
come on, after you.
Sure, sir, no problem. I will be coming back here after the report, though.
You know what,
Inspector, we're not going to be bullied out of here. Once you guys leave, we'll leave. We're not going to be bullied out of here. This is public
You
area.
have to ensure that you're not videotaping them.
We are videotaping.
No, but you can't stand here and videotape the cars.
Inspector, I'm gonna tell you something. Everything that's there, my camera's already got it. I can pause screen by screen and look at everything in there. So if I stand here another 10 minutes, it don't make a difference.
Then if you've proven your point, then why
Our
are you
point
staying
is
here?
I'm not leaving until you guys leave. 100%. That's like we're leaving as soon as you guys leave. We're gone.
And Inspector, you're politely asking us not to film down there, and we're politely declining. We're not trying to give you a hard time. We're politely declining.
Well,
We follow all the law, sir. If it was against the law, we wouldn't do it.
Sir, I brought up a very valid point as well. That White House there could set up a camera that pointed to your parking lot, and there is nothing that you could do about it. You couldn't do it and deal with it legally and civilly. The courts would say, yeah, he's got a camera. Leave him alone. We have drones. Our drones are going to go over there, and there's nothing you can do about it. The bylaw of the city doesn't prevent you from flying drones. You know what I mean? So this is what we're getting at. What we're doing with the information is not harmful. We do not harm people. You know what?
You guys might.
Listen,
you guys might
hold
not,
on,
but somebody
but
might
even-
watch us for a nefarious purpose, and then all of a
Somebody
sudden,
might also go on
Somebody
Google
might do it from-
Images,
somebody
sir.
could
Like,
do it
it's
from
not.
right there
You can't
across the
just get it
street.
from our
Sit in
YouTube.
that restaurant and take pictures of every car that left.
I can literally look at this whole parking lot from satellite, sir.
See all of that,
It's-
sir. I could go on Google Earth on the phone right now and see what I can't see around that corner right now. Like, what you guys are saying is ridiculous.
You could even scroll in and zoom in.
Let's just call it that we're going to get signs up here shortly. We'll come back in a week or two, check them out.
absolutely.
Until then, you guys continue your day. Once you guys are gone, I'm not hanging out at a police station all day.
Yeah, but
I'm
can't you
literally
just wait
gone.
until we get the sign made up?
To leave a public area.
No, we're not gonna walk down there, but we are
We're
gonna
not gonna
film
walk
into
down.
there.
Listen, for respect
We're
for
not
you,
gonna walk down.
Sir, how you de-escalated the situation is the only reason I'm not walking down there getting arrested
I
today.
appreciate that.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
If you didn't come out here, I was getting arrested today by one of your officers, and they were getting sued for arresting me. You stopped that. You alone
Well,
stopped
no,
that. I'll let you know that. You could say yes or no. That you stopped that. In my brain, I was getting arrested today.
I think you know our rights. I think you know that we're not doing anything
Well,
illegal.
I think you guys are really good at knowing boundaries.
Yes,
So,
we are. That's our job.
Yeah, absolutely, and you're really good at it.
So we never break the law, and it's never our intention to.
And I don't want to be arrested.
No,
I will-
none of us
I will
do,
take
man.
an arrest for
Maybe
what
that's
I
the
believe
quickest way to
in.
get rid of
That's
us.
that's
Go
called
right
what?
back
Civil
to work.
discourse is what that's called. Civil disobedience is what that is called. And that, you know what? It would turn this into a huge, long-lasting court case, and we would win it. And you guys would spend hundreds of thousands of dollars of Hamilton's police budget trying to defend against four guys who just want to exercise our rights in peace and be left alone. And people have been threatening us with arrest. That is grounds for a lawsuit in this country. It was not, you could be arrested if you don't leave. It was, you're gonna be, and this lady is one of them.
Yeah, I'd like to also file a complaint on her as well.
She is not
It's
very good.
clear that this is a public area,
You know what,
right,
actually
Inspector?
heated up this situation
Sorry,
for
guys,
myself.
yo, this is clear that this is a public area, right, Inspector?
I would say that.
This area, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this lady here blocked my blocked my movement.
Well, that
I tried to.
upstairs might not.
Oh no! I tried to move back to this spot. I even asked her nicely if I could pass through, and she blocked me. So I'd like to file a complaint on her and that other lady down there as well. She actually threatened me with arrest.
How old are you?
Inspector, it's very concerning that that lady down there told me that if I didn't go to the front, that she was going to arrest me. That's very concerning. As you know, that'd be an unlawful arrest. As you're well aware, that would be an unlawful arrest.
Conversation at once.
No problem.
My fault.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, so.
I'm just saying she
she's
threatened
actually
me.
a great police officer. So,
Okay, well, that doesn't mean that
so
she
where-
doesn't
where
make
are we going with this?
mistakes.
Sorry, where are we going with this?
I would just like to make 2 formal complaints about her and that officer down
Formal
there.
complaints,
Yeah,
okay.
formal complaint.
And
With
but-
you, like today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'll give you
but-
my
and
name,
you-
everything.
And you still want to videotape down there, right?
Well, we will until you guys leave us alone. Yeah.
Okay.
Inspector, let's just follow laws, guys.
Oh, he's
for the
thinking. He's
day.
thinking. He's.
What's that?
Let's just follow. I'll let you guys continue.
Sorry,
Well,
sorry.
sorry for interrupting.
So what's your answer to that?
Well, because there's 4 people, I have to deal with all the things that are going on. You want to you want to file a formal complaint.
Yeah, on 2
on
officers.
2 officers.
Yeah.
Well, it's a kind of informal complaint because you don't want me to put it on the LECA forms, right?
Well, if I make a complaint with you, it doesn't need to go to LECA, right?
You do internal investigations here.
There is an in-house informal resolution. Yeah, we can do it that way.
Yeah, I'd like to do it that way, and if I don't like the results, then I'll go through LICA.
But and the other thing is you want to stand here until no other police stand here.
Yeah, which is completely legal. And you're a law enforcement officer, and there's no laws being broken, so I don't see the problem, Inspector. You see where that? You see where that gets?
I struggle with it. I struggle with it personally because there is sensitive information down there with the license plates of vehicles that are.
Sir, we could stand at the front gate on the sidewalk and get them.
Yeah, you could.
And we're not here to do that. You've got to. You do have to understand.
If that's for me, I'm not here.
You do have to understand it. This is, if like these. I think both of them have said it. Once you walk away, we'll work on our complaints, then we'll move along. This here is still bullying us out of here. This is Staff Sergeant. You're an inspector. You're a good man, but you know a lot about our rights. You're still a little shady on some of them.
Well, because I get concerned. I worry about my police officers.
I'm trying to alleviate your concerns by telling you that we have no ill intent. You know my first and last name.
As soon as it goes on the video, as soon as it goes on
YouTube. It's already going to be on there. The inspector, before you came out, I got everything down here. So it's already live. Like you're watching a live video. Look, 420 people watching you guys right now. It's live. So it's everything that's seen is already seen. So if we stay out here another 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. It's seen. It's live on the internet right now. Right? So let's call it that. Call it a day. I'm sure you guys got crime to fight in Hamilton. This is not it.
We might
This
have
is
a
not
little
it,
bit.
guys.
Okay. Come on over here for a second. Can I chat with my friend?
Sure.
Is it going to be caught on audio?
Oh, you asked respectfully to have a chat with her? I respect that. Sure. Go ahead. Starting to get a little concerned.
Oh, sorry. No.
It's taking a little long.
I have to go get my notebook.
Okay.
Will you actually grab my notebook from me? You're the best.
I can also show you footage on body camera of how she acted and how the other one acted as well.
You have to understand though, when we're confronted, and it's a very, are you familiar with emotional intelligence?
I'm familiar with,
Yeah,
okay,
there's a
I'll
part
be
of
sure.
your brain is called the amygdala, and sometimes we can hijack people's amygdala and it makes you really angry and you react emotionally. So maybe that's what happened. So if we can just.
You're saying that's what your officers may have done.
We're all human beings, right? We're all human beings, James.
We are all human beings. But when there's no crime has been committed or has been about to commit or suspect of being committed, they shouldn't be like so hostile. And I mean, the lady literally blocked my movement, and the other lady threatened me with arrest while you were having a conversation over here.
About safety, police officers.
Even when we were at the front door, she came out and started getting close and telling us to back up. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. We're not blocking any doorways. Like,
we don't know what your intent was, right? I think at one point
I think
you
they
have
knew
your
from the
mask
second we were
on.
here.
Guys with masks show up at a police station. It can be troubling. Can we agree on that?
Sure, you can come out and ask us what we're doing. You can feel troubled about what we're doing. You can come out and respectfully have a nice conversation. That's not what we experienced at the beginning.
Yeah.
So why would we give respect when we came out?
Yeah.
They came out very disrespectful. Look, Sergeant, Inspector, we were filming right there. A gentleman came out and told my colleague here, get to the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Get out here.
Yeah,
That's very unprofessional. Why would he say that?
Yes, McIntosh.
All right.
You know my name too, right? Rick? I did tell you. So I'm Rick.
You didn't tell me that?
Oh, yeah. You guys have it. Rick.
I don't. James Hearn.
Yeah. H-E-A-R-N.
1554. H-E-A-R-N. Birthday? All right. So your complaint,
My complaint is against Sergeant Knowles. Is that your
Okay.
name? Sergeant Knowles? What's your badge number? Hey, your badge number, man? 605?
605. You don't have to hang around, Chelsea. That's fine. No. Was disrespectful.
Yeah, she was pretty
And to trespass the property act that protects our rights
Okay.
from you.
She was disrespectful. Multiple of your officers have made me aware that this was public property. And yeah, once the investigation is complete or anything like that, I would appreciate an update, Inspector.
No sweat.
Thank you for taking my complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna be getting out of here now. We've been here a long time, Inspector.
It's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. Well, it's cool to
Bautista fan? Like that's your guy?
He's my guy, man.
Yeah.
He's my guy.
The bat flip?
The bat flip, man. I was supposed to be at that game, but my buddy, he didn't end up coming, so. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I hope you have a great day, Inspector. You know? Yeah, you too. Cheers.
Anyways, I think that's.
Sir, good job, man. Honestly.
Thanks, Greg.
With the escalation, we're out of here, man. Because of you and you only. We're out of here. Congratulations on the professionalism. You did
None
great,
of us
man.
wanted to get arrested, but we got to stand up for what's right.
To get this far, right?
It is what it is,
We
man.
shouldn't be
It's a battle,
having
man.
arguments.
It's an uphill fight sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's it. And you know what? If even one of those officers goes and reads the Trespass to Property Act and applies it, like Section 2 to everything else, it's going to change the way you look at those sides.
Sir, and you highlighted some very important points about the importance of signage.
Signage.
We'll address those gaps for sure.
And the professionalism time. The intimidation, I guess, is the best word. It's not needed, man.
Yeah, I think
It's not
sometimes
needed. The way you came out is what should be done.
Oh, thanks.
That's why you're the boss.
That's what I'm an old man.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're an
As
old
you
man.
see, we're willing to work with you guys as long as the respect is there, the communication is there, and it's not a bullying situation. All we want to see is
Do you remember the name of the first guy?
The
black guy? McIntosh?
Nothing more, nothing
He's the
less.
front desk guy.
Yeah.
Actually, I have mine, just in case you need anything.
Yeah, I'll give you a card too. You guys already
I
know
gave
who
him
I
mine.
am.
Here, I'll take that, please. Thank you.
Let me get a picture of that one.
Awesome.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh.
You'll see yourself later. You did well. Some
Not-
of the
it's
other
not
they're
about
not going to be
doing well.
happy.
Everybody does well. We all do. We're all.
Actually, it is. It's about you knew a little more about our rights, and the best part about you is you de-escalated this entire situation.
I appreciate that.
And Inspector, remember I told you like it's all about when you first come out with a good attitude. I believe it was Constable McIntosh, works at the front desk. He's the first one that came out. He wasn't very friendly, just
He's
not.
one of the nicest guys I know.
Cameras will turn the nicest people into freakazoids. I don't know why, though. I don't know why,
It
though.
might not even be that he's not a good guy. It's lack of knowledge. And
Yeah,
lack of
man,
rights
it's-
and lack of.
Well, again, it comes down to fear, right? When we don't know what we're being confronted with, that part of our brain that we were talking about, the amygdala, it kicks in, and sometimes we just react emotionally, right?
Yeah.
So,
And I just-
as
yeah.
understanding that we're police officers, we want to protect the public, we want to protect ourselves. So, I hope everything works out for you guys.
Thank you, Inspector.
We'll
Thank
be
you.
back
Yeah.
eventually. Hopefully, it's a little more friendly next time. But
Well, we'll have definitely more signs.
we'll check it exactly, man.
More
We'll
signs.
follow up, but no ill intent again. Thank you for coming out.
And you know what? I do appreciate it. I appreciate everything.
Thank you. Thank you for taking my complaint, Inspector.
Have a good day.
The essence of this situation is a lesson on how lack of knowledge and fear can turn law enforcers into lawbreakers. The initial aggression of the officers at Stony Creek failed completely against the persistence and constitutional knowledge of independent journalists. However, the highlight of the event lies in the final dialogue, where an inspector chose to de-escalate and admit the mistakes in their emotion-based approach. The lesson for us is to always remain calm and understand that transparency is the best medicine to cure the disease of power abuse. Truth does not need to be covered by barriers or baseless threats of arrest. It is fascinating to see a public agency admit that fear itself caused their unprofessional behavior before a camera lens. Abuse of power may begin with imposition, but understanding and respect for the law is the only path to true order. The core of this situation lies in the tense confrontation between a citizen exercising freedom of the press and a police officer who intentionally uses physical presence to intimidate. The moment of overreach begins immediately as the officer closes the distance, blocks the camera lens, and issues threatening questions instead of maintaining professional distance. This is a clear demonstration of state power being used to suppress freedom of speech and the fundamental freedoms of Canadian citizens under the Constitution. This confrontation exposes a severe lack of legal knowledge by law enforcement, as they appear completely unaware of the fundamental freedoms protected under Section 2B of the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Does a uniform grant the privilege to invade personal space and threaten those peacefully overseeing the government? What follows when a citizen firmly refuses to back down in the face of aggression and demands respect for the law from those wearing the badge?
Good, how's it going?
Good. How can I help you?
How can you help me? Back up a little bit, be a good start.
Yeah, okay. What's up?
Not much. Can I get your name?
Russell.
Russell, thanks. Can I get your name, sir?
Hawk.
Pardon?
Hawk.
Thanks. Constables? Special constable.
Yeah.
All right. Can I get your badge number?
You have a problem? Over here.
T1135. What's your badge number, sir?
My name's Aaron.
Hey, your badge number?
No.
No?
What are you recording for?
I'd like to get your badge number so we can have a professional, cordial conversation. That'd be great. So I know who I'm speaking with.
It's S507.
S507? Great, thanks. No, great. How can I help you guys?
What are you recording for?
It's my own personal reasons. How may I help you? You guys need help with anything? No, I'm asking you if you need help. This guy says, why don't you get a life, you fucking idiot? What's up? How may I help you?
Why are you filming employees leaving?
I just told you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, what's the reason?
I said for my own personal reasons.
What is that?
It's personal. What size underwear do you wear?
What do you hear?
What size underwear do you wear?
Like,
Hey, whoa, buddy.
Did I
Whoa,
give you
whoa,
permission to
whoa,
even
whoa,
film me?
whoa. You don't have to have permission. You know
Get
what you're
this
doing
out of
right
my
now, right?
face. I didn't ask you to put this in my face.
Are you violating my rights right now, sir?
No, I'm not.
Am I breaking the law? Am I
Are
breaking
you?
the law? Am I breaking the law? You might want to step in here, Hawk. Am I breaking the law, sir?
You have no reason to film these people.
Is it illegal? Is it illegal, sir? Is it illegal?
Out of my face.
I don't have to get it out of your face.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
I didn't give you permission to film
It
me.
doesn't matter. You're a police officer. I have the right to film you in the line of duty, sir. What are you doing? Is this how you act to everybody?
I'm asking you what you're doing.
You realize that you just put your hands on my property, right? Hey, Hawk, do the right thing and step in here. Do the right thing and step in. Your officer's here being a tyrant. Your officer here is being a tyrant. You just put your hand on my recording and blocked it, sir.
Yeah.
Do you know about the Canadian Charter of Rights? Do you know what that is? Do you know about Section 2B?
No, I don't know it.
You don't know about Section 2B, our fundamental freedoms and rights as Canadian citizens? You don't know that we have the right to assemble, the freedom to assemble? You don't know that we have the freedom of the press? You don't know that there's case law, that I can record you all I want? I don't need your permission?
Why?
Sir, Russell T1135. Yeah.
Why do you need to do this?
Why do I need to do it? You're showcasing me why I need to do it. You're a tyrant, buddy. What are you doing putting your hands on my equipment? Why did you do that?
Because I don't want to be filmed.
I can film you all I want. I can film them if I want. I can film you all day. You're a tyrant, buddy. We need to be held accountable for what you just did to me. Is that what you do to Global News?
News?
Yeah, is that what you do to Global News when they come and work on a story here at your facility? Is that what you do when CTV comes here, bud? You just block their camera?
Just stand there and film. There's nothing I can do right now.
Yeah, there is something you can do. You just blocked it. You just put your hand on my equipment, sir. Did you not? I have the whole thing on body cam. Did you not see my body camera right here?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I have a body camera right here that captured everything that you just did to me, sir.
What right do you have to film all these people coming out?
Fundamental rights, Section 2B. We have the right to freedom of the press. I'm in a public area. I can work on a journalism story about this office. Can I not?
Is that what you're doing, the journalism?
I don't have to tell you what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Exactly what? Tyrant? Put your hands on me again, buddy. You think you're a tough guy, huh? Putting your hands on civilians?
Are you threatening me?
You think you're a tough guy?
Are you threatening
You think
me?
you're a tough guy, buddy? Putting your hand. Why'd you put your hands on me?
I didn't touch you. I touched
You
your
blocked
phone.
my equipment. So you're blocking my rights to record, to be a journalist.
I'm protecting our
You're not
employees'
protecting
rights.
shit, buddy. I'm in public. I can record anything I want from public. You need to learn your fucking job. Yeah, you do.
Okay.
And Hawk needs to learn how to fucking back up a fellow civilian who's not not fellow civilians, someone who's doing nothing wrong. You witnessed this man put his hands and block my phone. You witnessed that. You witnessed him try to intimidate me. You did nothing, Hawk. Is he allowed to do that?
Just stay off the property, all right?
Was I ever on the property? Can I get your name and badge number, please, sir? Thanks, Scott. What's your badge number?
14199.
Thank you.
Do you have a YouTube channel or something? Or
May I please make a complaint on this officer? I'd like to speak with someone to make a complaint.
You can go through OPRIL and you can make a complaint.
OPIRD? That's actually incorrect.
I can't.
It's actually, that agency is now closed. It's actually LECA, Law Enforcement Complaints Agency. OIPRD no longer exists, sir.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, I'd like to make a complaint on this officer.
Anything else I can help you with? Because you can do that on your own. I don't have an access.
I mean, can you get someone out here? I'd like to make a formal complaint right now. Like,
is that what you...
Yeah, I'd like to make a verbal complaint against Russell, T1135, right now, if that's possible.
Can I just get your name?
No, not at this time.
How can I do the complaint if I don't have your name?
It's a complaint. He assaulted me, not assaulted me, he grabbed my equipment,
Gotcha.
blocked me from recording, which is, you know, he's taking away my fundamental freedom of the press, correct?
So, but you're not
correct?
going to get in the way of these guys leaving or anything, right? You're just
is that not correct, sir? Are you allowed to block my recording, sir?
You're just going to stay off to the side?
Scott.
Is that what you want
Scott,
to do?
would you ever put your hands on my recording and block it? I don't think you would. You don't seem like the kind of guy that would. You seem like you want to have a genuine conversation with me and see what I'm up to, right? Yeah. He should have came with that attitude, Scott. But now it's too late for that, right? So now it's too late for that. So would you block my recording, Scott, if I'm peacefully exercising my rights recording from the public sidewalk? Would you come up to me and block my camera, Scott?
I mean, hypothetically, if I just came up to you, probably not.
Yeah.
I didn't see what
probably not. Russell, how about you?
Going on here. I mean,
how about you, Russell?
Or something and he felt threatened or something.
I do apologize for it.
Situation, but
you apologize?
Yeah.
That's a great start, Russell. I appreciate the apology.
Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Regardless of if he apologized or not, this man needs to be held accountable.
Why were you recording today, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a journalist working on a story about this place. I told them that.
I'm just curious, what is it about?
Well, right now it's about Russell.
Gotcha.
And I don't know your name either. It's an odd time when all our employees are leaving.
Russell, you cannot block my recording. You cannot step up to me, even get close to putting your hands on me, Russell.
I didn't put your hands on you. I covered your equipment.
You did. You did block it. I don't want to answer that right now, Scott. Okay, that's fine. Right now, I'm very upset about what happened with me with Russell here. I mean, does he do that to CTV or like Global News? You know, CBC News? Do you guys come out here and block their recordings as well? No, just citizen journalists. You guys like to pick on citizen journalists? Is that the thing, Scott?
I don't
that's what that's what seems like Russell likes to do. He likes to.
They were just worried. People would leave and were complaining.
Yeah, he was worried, so he physically stopped me.
I have no idea what happened. I didn't see nothing.
Oh, you want to see my body camera?
No, I don't.
You want to see my recording that I might secretly have across the street somewhere?
I'm good.
No? Okay. Well, I've got multiple angles of it. I'm glad you're able to apologize, Russell, but that doesn't mean that you're not going to be held accountable for this, sir.
So
it's completely unprofessional. It's completely unprofessional, sir.
Is the rest of the day just going to...
I'm doing great, Spot. So, Russell, you even admitted to me that you don't know the fundamental freedoms and rights of Canadians. Section 2B of the Canadian Charter of Rights.
I don't.
You even told me that you don't know that, Russell. That's very, very concerning.
But that was just the people who were complaining about the filming going on.
Russell, you're law enforcement, not feelings police. Just because people feel uncomfortable doesn't mean you can come and intimidate me and try and stop me from what I'm doing.
We want to protect our employees from being ID'd, that's all.
Well, then tell your employees to go out a different exit then. Tell your employees to...
Only one, unfortunately.
Tell your employees to take the train to work. Tell your employees to take the bus to work. This is a public area, is it not? You guys are driving through a public area worried about who's getting your license plates in a public area.
I don't think we said anything about license plates. I don't know why they were...
You're worried about me watching the cars. They're in
I
public.
I haven't seen the complaint. I just know that that's what they had said, right? So, I mean,
Okay. You feel like stepping towards me again there, Russell?
it's just peculiar.
You feel like, I don't know, Russell's took a step towards me again, man. I don't know. He's a little...
Well, like if you guys want to grab something, just whatever.
So how I would properly identify you, Russell, is Special Constable Russell T1135.
That's correct.
That's your last name, Russell.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. And your name was Hawk, badge number... Yeah, you messed up, Russell. I hope next time you come out with a better attitude like Scott here did.
Just make sure you stay off the...
Hey, make sure you don't eat yellow snow.
Make sure you stay off the
Make sure you keep your shoes tied. Make sure you don't cheat on your wife. Make sure you don't intimidate journalists when they come to work on a story about your station. I could swear all the I want, Scott. Now we're getting into a different right that I have. Oh, I can though. I can, especially towards you guys. Oh, if he made a complaint, then sure. But you can't be the complainant. You're saying that if I'm swearing, you can arrest me. If he complains that I'm swearing, then you can maybe arrest me. But you can't be the complainant. Scott, you can't be the complainant, Scott. F off. You can't be the complainant, Scott. F off. You guys have a nice day. I said you can't be the complainant. F off. Have a nice day. You can't be the complainant about me swearing. It has to be somebody else. Yeah, I think you're aware of that, but you're trying to trick me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you mean, but...
Well, I can explain it again if you like. If you'd like to come a little bit closer, I can explain it without yelling at you. So yeah, just don't cheat on your wife, don't eat yellow snow, and don't put your hand in people's phones. Russell?
You were right. It did change from OPIRD to LECA.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
That LECA, the complaint department?
Oh, LECA, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. April
Yeah.
2024, I didn't know it changed.
So yeah, I know, just the one question I had was, a LECA complaints agency, that's still for OPP, right? RCMP have their own separate?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
So
I don't know if that's all police agencies. I'd assume it's all of them within Ontario, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's OPP or just RCMP, but I know you guys have a different complaint agency, so that's what I was asking. I just wanted, you can get me a
a phone number?
Yeah, like a form. If you can get me.
I don't have a form.
A complaint form?
I can definitely, like, I just have it up on Google. I had the
Yeah. Can you just like find out if?
Started it?
Can you just find out if LECA is the agency I go through to complain on the OPP? That's all I want to know.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it must be, because if it used to be.
It was. You're for sure it was. Okay, yeah.
It must be.
Yeah, then it is. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Like when I go, it just says to call them yourself.
Okay.
It says 3 ways to do it. There's a formal one. How can I apply? Sorry, how can I complain? So interestingly enough, though, it says it does not have jurisdiction over special constables.
Yeah, okay, thought so.
So I'm not sure how that would work. Like, it's not my field, right? But
well, I'd like
call
to
the office, and then maybe they can.
Is there any way you can attempt to get me a complaint form for the OPP? Is there a public office here I can go into? Or is this private facility?
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to approach the front desk and ask them for a form of complaint.
Okay, great.
Again, as long as you're not causing a disturbance when you go in or anything like that.
No, of course, Scott, yeah. I'm just going to go in, document.
Being calm, saying I just want to file.
Yeah, and then go in, just calmly document the process of getting a complaint form. I'll leave, and I'll come back to the sidewalk. That's fine?
I'm not sure how they feel about filming in there, because it is still private. Because they'd have that right to say, no, you can't film in here. But
Well, it's not really private.
Because under Trespass Property Act, right? If they say you can't engage
We're gonna
in
disagree.
activity,
We're gonna disagree on that. We're gonna disagree on that one, Scott, and we're just gonna keep going in circles on it. So let's just move past that. The whole trespass in the private area.
Private property.
Completely disagree. It's a public lobby, right? Members of the public can go in there and
No, it's still private property because it's owned by the OPP, right? It's not like the sidewalk, right?
Well, who's the OPP owned by? Who are you guys funded by?
The ministry.
The ministry, which is funded by who?
But that doesn't.
Me and you,
that
right?
doesn't change that they still have ownership over the building.
No, like this part would be private, but I'm saying the lobby
No,
and the entrance to the lobby.
As far as I know, anywhere on the property is going to.
As far as you know, I've done my research extensively, Scott, and that's why I said we're gonna keep on going circles about it. So it's okay. I'd really like a complaint form. If you could maybe go to the lobby for me, I'd appreciate that, or send somebody out with the form. I mean, I've just been violated by an officer. He's just stripped away my fundamental freedoms and rights, and I just want to get a complaint form and be on my way.
Okay, I'll look
Can
into
you help
it.
me with that,
I'll
Scott?
find it out for you, okay?
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. For the special constable.
So I talked to Sergeant Catterall from Aurelia.
Okay.
He's saying all you can do is complain to their supervisor. So there should be a sergeant that's on duty. And you're welcome to go in. Said again, private property, can't film in there. You can definitely go get a complaint lodged there. Or alternatively, I know you got a cell phone there, like you can call in to the office and you can make a complaint that way. That's
Okay, so you know what the IOP is?
I do not know.
Okay.
IOP?
Yeah, apparently I just looked that up, and that's how you make a complaint on a special constable. It's the IOP.
Yeah. So honestly, I've never ran into this before, so I don't really know.
Now you know,
what to
Scott.
do
Yeah.
for this situation.
All right.
That's just what the sergeant directed me to tell you, and
Okay.
I hope that helps. But
All right. Thanks, Scott.
is there anything else I can help you with? For
That's
now?
all, man.
Yeah.
That's all. And I just recommend that you have a little talk with Russell there and tell him, you know, not to touch other people, not to block other people's recordings, not to, be a dickhead.
I would be happy to talk
Yeah,
to
you got red in my face, and you know, I've got it all on body camera. I mean,
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's just very unprofessional, you know.
Gotcha.
Not a lot of members of the public would want somebody like that patrolling in their neighborhood, you know.
Well, he's fixed here though at the office. You know that, right?
For what reason would that be? Did he do that previously?
No.
What's his police
Special
history?
constables they're different than completely different than officers. They're not out on the road or doing anything like that.
Okay, but he
serving the
still has
public.
like
They're
arresting
just here,
powers, right? He could arrest me.
Yeah. So could like a security guard or even,
I mean,
a citizen finding committing rape. But
so I could arrest people
for indictable offenses. Yeah. Good.
What's an indictable offense? Intimidating a journalist? Is that
I
an
don't
indictable
think so.
offense?
I don't.
Actually,
I
it
doubt
is.
it.
Actually, it is an indictable offense. Yeah. So I actually identified myself as a journalist to that man. I told him I was a journalist.
That's something I'd have to look
And
into.
then he blocked my phone, which is actually intimidation of a journalist. So I'd like to press charges on that man. An indictable offense, like you just said, it's an indictable offense. Intimidation of a justice of the peace / journalist.
And
Yeah.
I'll check on that, but I've
Okay.
never heard of that.
Anybody who works with the majesty of the court or is a journalist is protected by that law.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
You're not protecting me from that law right now, Scott.
None of this is anything that I've heard of before.
That's very concerning that you don't know that, though, Scott. I'm a citizen. I didn't even graduate high school, and I know that. How's that?
What high school did you go to?
I didn't even graduate high school. It doesn't matter which one. I didn't even graduate, and I know that. That's crazy, man. Okay. Did you graduate high school? I mean, I assume you did. Did you graduate college?
University.
Police academy?
Yes, that as well.
And they never taught you that?
Dealing with journalists, probably not.
Yeah.
No, that's
Do you know what our fundamental freedoms are? Like Section 2B? Yeah? Okay, I'll believe you on that, but it's very concerning that you don't know that.
Do you want to go in and complain today, or you want to do that later on, or what's...
I don't go anywhere where I can't film for my own safety. As you can see...
No, I understand.
I mean, Scott,
I get it.
if you were me, and a law enforcement officer just came up to you and blocked your camera and got in your face and intimidated you, would you want to put your phone down and go into the lobby? I don't think so.
I got you.
Why would I do that, man?
I'm not saying...
Is he going to be waiting for me in there? I don't know.
I'm not directing you to go in if you don't want to. I understand completely. But your phone, you have access to the internet and stuff.
I do,
you look
yeah.
it up so you can
I
find
do.
the number and
But
call
Scott,
it.
just so you know,
Yes, sir.
that man broke a law.
Gotcha.
He intimidated a journalist / majesty of the court.
And you're going to file that complaint, right?
I'm filing it right now with you, as well as filing it later, yeah. Are you going to do anything about it?
What's your first name, and I'll get on that.
Right now, I'd like to remain anonymous until I get out of this area.
Okay. Good.
So
Get out of the
I'll
area?
file my complaint
Yes,
later
yes.
on, yeah.
And you can call the OPP here in
Okay.
Aurelia, and we'll have somebody follow up with you.
Great, Scott.
Take care.
Great. Take care, man. Just, yeah.
The legal essence of this incident is the total failure of the police to maintain professionalism and respect for the constitutional rights of citizens. The officer erred by using intimidating physical contact to attempt to force an individual to stop recording in a public space. Freedom of expression and the right to personal safety were severely compromised by the oversized ego and legal ignorance of the public servant. The line between protecting security and systematic bullying was blurred when the officer chose confrontation over law-based dialogue. The vital lesson for every citizen is to always know your fundamental rights, stay calm, record, and firmly demand accountability from those who overreach. When other officers must intervene and acknowledge their colleague's lack of knowledge, it serves as proof of the power of truth over intimidation. The departure of the vehicles and the citizen peaceful resistance stand as an affirmation that the Charter of Rights is not a collection of meaningless words in the face of tyranny.